The girl mercilessly shook off his hand, declaring, "If you truly love me, don't treat me like a caged bird." As she turned away, a triumphant smile flickered across her face. The man was still blaming himself for ruining the girl's future when it suddenly struck him, the real culprit wasn't him, but the young mistress. Just then, the young mistress appeared and praised him for a job well done. He pushed her away, vowing never to help her bully the girl again, warning that he would turn against her if she persisted. The young mistress couldn't help but suspect he had developed genuine feelings for the girl during their act. "The more you cherish her," she sneered, "the more I'll make sure she's utterly destroyed." Unbeknownst to them, the girl had witnessed their entire confrontation. Later, the girl was summoned to the teacher's office to discuss her grades. Seizing the opportunity, she deliberately revealed the bullying she had endured. Back in the classroom, the teacher demanded a public apology from the young mistress, who stubbornly denied everything. To her shock, the teacher presented surveillance footage from that day, clearly showing the girl being cornered and threatened. With both witnesses and concrete evidence against her, the young mistress's lackeys still tried to defend her. But seeing the girl's vulnerable expression, the man immediately stood up and spoke out in her defense. Realizing the situation was turning against her, the young mistress had no choice but to apologize, secretly vowing that the girl wouldn't enjoy her victory for long. The girl, meanwhile, was eager to see what her next move would be. As the girl was walking down the street, a man suddenly pulled her aside. "Please, help me," he pleaded, then pretended to be surprised upon recognizing her. It was the young mistress's fiancé. Surprisingly, the young mistress had actually allowed him to show up here. In her past life, this man had also mocked the girl when she was being bullied. Now, revealing his wounds, he begged for her help once more. In a strategic reversal, the girl switched their positions, pressing close to him to conceal him from his pursuers. This was actually a scheme orchestrated by the young lady's fiancé himself. He pretended to be a victim, allowing others to bully him, while also spreading the lie that he had betrayed the young lady for the sake of the girl. He thought that the kind-hearted girl would surely come to his rescue because of this. However, the girl had long seen through his act. At this point, she asked him if he had turned against the young lady because of her. He said yes and claimed that his engagement to the young lady was only due to her pressure on his family. In her heart, the girl had already cursed him countless times. Did he think that saying he had no choice could justify hurting her? The fiancé also said that seeing the girl courageously stand up to the young lady made him realize that he shouldn't continue like this. The girl replied, "Since that's the case, let bygones be bygones. I forgive you." The fiancé was delighted to become friends with the girl. However, in the days that followed, the fiancé constantly followed the girl, interfering with her studies in various ways. In truth, he looked down on her from the bottom of his heart. He spoke to the young lady about the girl's foolishness and mocked her ignorance, vowing to ruin her future completely once she fell in love with him. Unbeknownst to him, a man nearby recorded the entire scene. Listening to their conversation, the man suddenly flared up. The young lady sneered, asking if he still couldn't forget the girl. The man, however, felt deeply that the girl deserved better. He turned and left, sending the recording to the girl. The man then went to the girl's door, pretending to be ill to gain her sympathy. The girl said that her new boyfriend didn't like him. The man grabbed her hand tightly and said, "After watching the video, don't you see your new boyfriend's true nature? He doesn't genuinely like you at all." But the girl simply didn't want the game to end before reaching its climax. She pretended not to know about the video. Just as the man was about to explain, a sudden knock was heard at the door. The girl quickly hid the man and went to answer it. The visitor was none other than the fiancé. After the two entered the room, the girl kept working on her problems. The fiancé jealously asked, "Do you like solving problems or do you like me more?"